Assume you're a shop owner and you sell short life, long life, and non-perishable goods. You record sales every day that you transact. So you can think of spaza shops or even the Woolworths or Quick Shop at the engine garage. Problem: you only have a limited storage and floor space to keep your inventory. Solution: there are three things that you want to optimize. Firstly, you want to boost your sales and only sell relevant things. For example, if you know it will be raining in Cape Town next week, you want to stock more on soups and less on flowers. Another example, if you know next week is Valentine's Day, you want to stock up more on roses. The second solution is that if you know what to order at optimum levels, this means that you don't have items on the floor that take up space. Hence, you can order more items that your customers actually want to buy. The third solution is that if you're stocking items at the optimum level, you are also reducing waste. For example, you are ensuring that unsold items do not expire while sitting on your shelf or storage, because less waste equals more revenue for you.
Hi, this is Kanya, and I will be taking you through the product maintenance aspect of our MSP application. So as a user, before I do any product maintenance tasks, I need to have data in our database. To do that, I will have to download a template by clicking this download template button. After clicking the download button, the template will be stored in our PC and I will have to locate it. After locating the Excel file, I will have to input all of my data and populate these columns which match exactly the columns in our database. So after populating these columns, I will then go back to our application and then click on the choose file to upload the Excel file and click the upload data button. After clicking the upload data button, the data that we had in our Excel file will then be populated on this data table right here. So from this data table, I can do a lot of things. First being, if there's a new product in the inventory, I'll have to click on the add new product button to add a new product to our database. After I'm done typing in the information, I have two options, and these options are either to reset all of the information that I just typed in, or if I'm satisfied, I can just click on the submit button and the new product will be added to our database and automatically will show up in our data table over here. Also, this data table comes with features such as searching for a product. So if I want to search for canned tuna, it pops up in the data table in minutes. Also, like if I want to show the data table in variations, I can click on the show drop down. I can either show the entries in 10, 25, 50, or 100. Lastly, this is a pie chart that shows the products in each product type. Each slice represents a product type. As we can see here, we have 3 product types: short life perishable, non-perishable, and longer life perishable. Short life perishable has 32.4% products in that product type, and non-perishable has 46.6% products, and longer life perishable has 21%. So as you can see, non-perishable has the most products in that specific product type. And that's it for product maintenance. I'll now hand over to Kim and she will take you through the stock prediction aspect of our application.
Thank you, Kanya. Hi, everyone. I'm Kimberley, and this is the second demo, or the second part of the demo for the system, showing you how the stock prediction works. So you'd click on the menu, I come to stock prediction. Now, as a user, the most important thing relating to stock prediction happens in this little bubble. So you either enter a product ID or product name, and you can also do bulk predictions on the system where multiple items will be separated with a comma. Let me demonstrate how this works. You would select product IDs, paste them in, and then you click your View Forecast button. If there is something wrong with your entry, the system will tell you. Sometimes you make little mistakes, but the system can still find a match for the data that you've entered. So you click OK. And here is your bulk forecast. We had 5 product IDs and we have 5 predictions. So the data set that we received for this project gave us data from the months from March to May. So our current period is April, the previous month is March, and the next month we are forecasting for is May. But the nice thing about this is that we can compare the forecast value to the actual values that we sold in May to test our prediction accuracy. So in May, the forecast told us that we expect to sell 32 units of peas, carrots, corn, but we actually sold 31. Pretty good for accuracy if you ask me. Similarly, for quiche spinach, we were expecting to sell 45, we actually sold 42. No algorithm can ever be perfect, so there always will be some discrepancies. For example, in this product here, where the forecast told us we expected to sell more, but we actually sold less. But realistically, if the forecast tells me I expect to sell 81, I'm not going to buy 81 exactly. I might buy 85. And that's not too much waste. As our sponsor was saying, the point is to reduce wastage. Imagine if I'd bought 100, what would I have done then? Now let's try it with a different product, where this time I just want to see one product I'm interested in, my bestseller. Something interesting to note is that if you get the entry incorrect and it cannot find a match, you will not get a forecast. So it's very important to pay attention to the naming. And there's our forecast. So over here, we have some charts showing us our transactions for May, from April to May 2022, compared to April to May, March to May 2021. So as you can see, there's an unusual spike here. And as a business analyst, you might be interested to know why. My guess is that this was the time when we went into our first lockdown for COVID, and this was when our first lockdown was extended. So I guess people were hoarding back then. So when you look at the 2021 comparison, it's not that bad because it just seems like people are going back to normal buying habits instead of hoarding things to stay alive. Now you can also look at what the best sellers were for your period, your prediction period. So over here, we have our usual average 500 units, 789, 892. But then where something unusual happens for yogurt and bananas, quite a lot of transactions over this period. Now, you as a business analyst should ask yourself, why is it that people are buying so many bananas? You'd want to get to the bottom of this. Should you be stocking more bananas, or is it just a random thing that happened for this period only? Similarly, you have your lowest selling products, with the lowest being slow beef ravioli. So over 3 months, we only sold 27 of this. Now imagine if this was a product like milk that expires very quickly and you had bought 100 of them, but you only sold 27. This is why the forecast is so important. It's supposed to save you money and prevent loss. And lastly, you have the pie charts showing you the proportions of your best sellers to your worst sellers. And that's it. Any further questions you have about how the MSP works, you can ask us. Thank you so much for attending our demo.